I have to tell you, it feels like deja vu being here. I think I've done something like three times a Madigan-related indictment or guilty verdict reaction. And that is beyond discouraging for me as a lawmaker. So I can only imagine how the residents of Illinois are feeling at home today. Now, this has been a difficult trial for the public to follow, taking place in federal court. So I just want to take you back to when this all started, at least in the public view, back in 2020. I was one of three members of the House of Representatives, to initiate a special investigating committee to examine Speaker Mike Madigan's involvement in the ComEd bribery scandal. This was basically our version of an impeachment investigation in the Illinois House. At that time, we had a rank and file legislator, Chris Welch, who was appointed to serve as the chairman of that committee. He called the process a sham. He chose to end the investigation that we convened after just hearing from one witness. And in return, he was rewarded with becoming the next Speaker of the House in the state of Illinois. His words at the time were specifically this: "This is nothing but politics. This is nothing but a sham show trial." That's our current Speaker today. And those words certainly haven't aged well. And neither did the standing ovation that he delivered for Mike Madigan after he was sworn in the Illinois Convention Center. So now we fast forward to a real trial and real guilty convictions on 10 counts. And it's frustrating because our efforts could have put a stop to this situation many years ago if we had cooperation from the majority party to support ethics reform and to investigate the pattern of corruption that has now been on full display for Speaker Mike Madigan. I've said it several times, we're still operating under the Mike Madigan way in Illinois. Although he's been out of office for a few years, although he's been now found guilty on 10 counts, the structure of government that has been developed is the Mike Madigan structure. And so we have to hit the reset button entirely. We have to have new rules. We have to have term limits on the Speaker of the House, not just in the rule book, but in statute. We have to have ethics reforms that empower our legislative inspector general to do their job so that this culture of corruption that exists can be stamped out. But we can't continue doing things the same way Mike Madigan did and expect that we're going to see changes in our state government.